Welcome back to another. Hold on, let me shut my door. Alright, welcome back to another DJ Gaming video. This is Evolve, and I had this a long time ago, but whenever I'd gotten it before, it was like 30 bucks, I think, and like $20-30. And I'll tell you this game, do I like this game? Yes. Do I love this game? Yeah, I love this game to death. But I wouldn't pay 30 bucks for it. Like, if it was just coming, like, I would pay probably 20 for it at the most, but at GameStop it was like 10 bucks, so I'm like, hey, you know, that's a good deal. I actually got it for 8. Not a sponsor. So, the main reason, though, for that is because whenever you go down to the store, to buy any kind of extra characters or like extra just hunters, those are like 5 bucks each. Like all the skins and everything will be around 2 bucks each, and then the 2 extra monsters that you can get are $10 each, which is kind of stupid because the monsters are 10 bucks and the hunters are only 5. I don't get that, but I don't know. And if you guys think that it's gonna be a little hard for the monster, then you guys would be wrong, because the thing is that the monster on here is pretty much OP, but not at stage 1. Basically, you evolved from stage 1, stage 2 to stage 3. Stage 3, pretty much invincible. He's really strong, hard to take out. So yeah, so that's that. And so, if anything, if you got 4 hunters of a good skill level, and then a monster of a good skill level, it's going to be a close fight, because like there's been a few times whenever I've lost to a monster, and there's been a few times when I've won with the hunters that I won. And the hunters, if you kill the hunters, then they actually get to come back after 1:30 seconds, I believe. And so yeah, and basically the only reason out of all the monsters on the game, my least favorite would be the Kraken. I know that I have that as my title, but there's only one reason why I'm using the Kraken in here. One of the main reasons is that I'm going to show you guys all these different monsters and hunters. Well, maybe not all of them, but close, because there's a few of them I just don't like, but I guess I'll show them for you guys. And so I was looking for because the original way that it was set up is that you had to get so many kills with if you wanted to unlock the next monster, which would be Kraken. Goliath is the first one you have. Now you start off with Goliath and Meteor Goliath, but my files, I don't know why actually no, it wasn't even my file at all. I don't know why the crap it did this, but it actually pre-unlocked Kraken for me. I don't know if that was part of a new update, but there's also Elder Kraken. That's probably why, because they added in Elder Kraken and Meteor Goliath. Although I think Meteor Goliath has been in there since the beginning. I think it was like a pre-order thing, but I think he's available to everybody now. And now there's Goliath. The only difference between Goliath and Meteor Goliath is that they have the same attacks. It's just Meteor Goliath's attacks are just more powerful. Let me think. Yeah, and then same thing with Kraken. Kraken is the same thing as Elder Kraken, but then you might ask, why use Kraken whenever Elder Kraken is just way better? Here's the thing. The only reason you would use the originals is just to unlock the next one up. If you're using Goliath, if yours happens to let you have Kraken at the beginning, then that's cool. But there's you can't. Then normally, from what I remember, is that I would have to unlock Kraken by getting 1 star on all of Goliath's things. So anyways, that's how that works. Then you get Kraken, and then you get Wraith. But I really don't like Kraken. But here's the thing, and now here's another thing that you guys should know is that if you're gonna level up characters so you can unlock more, here's my suggestion. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, here's the default settings, and I was looking online at a few things, but I ended up finding a better way. Although most of them had the same idea, but some of them were missing other things that they could have added in. Okay, so basically, first off, you want to go down to extras, and you want to turn the difficulty to favors the monster if you're going to be the monster. And then you're going to want to put the wildlife population to high so that you can kill more animals, because your attacks actually do level up whenever you even kill animals too. So that's why you would do that. And just don't worry about strikes. I mean, you can just leave that like that because you want to be able to kill them all about the same time. And elite wildlife, you definitely want to have that. Mastery bonuses, that helps you level up just your standard person character perks. That's, actually I really don't know what that is. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's basically if you kill an albino, then whether you're a monster or a hunter, then you get special upgrades for that. And, you know, a lot of people didn't like this, but, you know, I'm one of the weird people who did. So, yeah. That's that. I'm also gonna put reinforcement time up to 2 minutes, so that way I still have enough time to kill all the hunters. And I wish I could make their strikes at 1, but I can't. So, basically you want to go for the medic first, and after that you want to get their support, and then from support you want to go to assault, and after you take out the assault, then you want to go for the trapper. Because the trapper, although they do a lot to you as far as slowing you down, trapping you, using harpoons, stuff like that, they do that, but the medic is your #1 priority. That's another thing. If you're going to be a medic, you want to make sure you have distance from the monster and let your other teammates draw the monster away from you, because that monster is going, and whoever's playing as the monster is going to go for the medic first thing, so that way the medic can't heal anybody else. So yeah, and then after you do that in the extras, then you want to go to your map and mode. Most people, some people said to go to hunt. What I would say is I would go to nest, simply because the hunters, oh by the way, I would also go on solo, so that way it's a bots that are the hunters. And I would go to nest, simply because the hunters are gonna focus on everything but you, and then it's your goal to focus on them. So I would go to nest, that way they can get away from, so that way they're not focusing on you, so that way you can just get your monster up to level 3. And then you can start, you know, doing some major leveling up. And I don't really, there's some of these I don't like, but there's also some I do. A few people say go to Wraith Trap. Aviary's good too, but I think that Wraith Trap would probably be the best for this. There's another one that I went in Barracks. Barracks is also good. Barracks and Wraith Trap for Nest anyways, is some of my favorites. And I guess Armory could work too. But you also, but only very few of these maps actually have this one specific map effect that you want. It's going to be Canyon Striders. Basically those guys actually help you level up faster by eating them. They have more, I guess, more meat on them. Like, they're bigger, so you can get more level up points out of them, I guess you could say. So then after you do all that, then you just go to start match, and then it's gonna instantly pull you up to hunter or monster. You're gonna pick monster. Then it might take you a little while. I should have explained a lot of this stuff right here, but it might take you a while to get done to this. It usually takes me a second. But yeah. And here's another thing. I know that I haven't been leveling up, as I'm not uploading videos as much as I said I would. But the thing is that I'm not gonna upload videos a lot. I am gonna upload videos from time to time because sometimes it's hard to find the perfect times where I can actually make a good long video. So yeah, and I used to go for just about 40 minutes, but now I'm actually just going for good content. If I got enough in the video, enough good stuff. Alright, so we're going to pick Kraken. And this is who I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get Wraith, which I don't have yet. And if there's enough time today, then I will put up the Wraith video of discovering and figuring out how to use him. And then I'm going to take care of all the monsters first, as far as Meteor Goliath, Regular Goliath. Then I'm going to go on to Elder Kraken. I'm going to do one match on that, and then one match of Meteor Goliath, just because those are like extra characters and they're a little more OP than the rest of these guys. So anyways, I'm going to go with Kraken. And I already have my Lightning Strike up 100% of the way. So, and then here's another thing. You get to start out with 3 points. Every single time you level up, you get another 3 points. And your damage point, it all goes for how much damage you do with each ability. Once you get a certain amount of damage done with each ability, then that's 1 star for that thing. You have to get 1 star for all 4 of them if I want to unlock Wraith. I've already got Lightning Strike. Now put all 3 points towards one of these. And I think I'm going to put this one towards Vortex, because that's the second easiest one to get done. Go with you're only going to have climbing speed. I've leveled up enough to get an increased feeding rate, and if you do get that, then I would go with that so far. And I really don't care who I'm going up against, except for one thing. If you're going to be the monster and you actually get to choose who's going to be on the opposite team, everybody's okay to have in the opposite team. You just don't want to get Wasteland Maggie or regular Maggie, because she has Daisy, that little pet trap jaw. Oh, and you also don't want Crow, because Crow and Maggie, they both have these pets that will find you and mark. Like, Maggie just leads everybody to you, whereas Crow, his pet Bat Ray, actually goes straight to you and highlights you for everybody. So yeah, Jack would be a pretty good character to have, I guess, and really just pick between Griffin, Abe, and Jack. Jack and Crow are DLC characters, but I don't have Jack, but I can set Jack as a character beforehand. And then everybody else is just okay. I wouldn't really care about anything else except for if you go into here. I would make sure that you don't get Bucket or Cabot. But other than that, you're fine. Sunny's good, and Kala's good, I guess. So, we'll just go with how they had Hank. So, there we go. We're done for that. Then we're just going to deploy, start the match, and get this on with. So, I think, is that all I need to say? Let's see, the video thing, uploads, got that, and I think that's it. So let's just play now, since I got all the information and stuff out of the way, because every single time I introduce a new game, for those of you who don't know much about it, and I know a lot of people didn't even buy Evolve because so many people said that they didn't like it. I actually liked it. I love the whole hunting thing. I've always loved hunting. Not like Cabela's hunting, but more of like Shadow of Mordor whenever you went hunting on that. Or like hunting on, I don't know, I guess Far Cry 2 that had hunting? I can't remember. But just like regular old hunting for like Monsters, Beasts, stuff like that. And Monster Hunter, I believe, is one of the games. Alright, so this guy, he has a gliding ability. So that's pretty nice. Alright, let's smell around for... here we go. This ability on as much as you can to cause damage. So that's a definite thing. Boom, want to cause damage right there. He's dead. So basically just feed on them. Wow, that is a lot. That's awesome. Alright, that was an albino one. Let's see. Let's smell around for some more. Now, Vortex might be one of the harder ones to get leveled up, simply because of the fact that it doesn't really do as much damage as you would like it to do, but it does kill wildlife pretty fast. And so that's really nice. And I'm actually, to get to level 2 is actually pretty easy. If you're on a hunt, it's going to be a little hard. But, let's see. That's not much wildlife right there, but... able to evolve right now. There we go. Let's seek for higher ground. I don't think I can get to any higher than that. Let's just fall. It takes a little bit of time, so you want to make sure you're in a safe area where nobody's going to get you. We also need to get aftershock, so we're going to go with all of that. There we go. Now we're a little bit bigger, as you can tell. Badder, too. But my main focus right now... You guys want me to run? Oh, okay. Oh wow, 2 eggs already eaten. Alright. Destroyed, I should say. So I would level up fast. Now it does take a little bit more to eat if you're going to be leveling up to level 3. It takes about twice as much, I believe. But you mainly want to focus on, I didn't really do it just then, but you mainly want to focus on using your abilities. Aftershock skill, 75% done. So we're getting pretty close on Aftershock. Let's see. Not even one. So let's wait for them to start attacking something else. Or wait for them to do that. Now, as you can see, we're pretty big now. Oh, here we go. Now, it doesn't really seem like we're going that fast. It's only because we're so freaking big. We're actually going way faster than these hunters can go. Yes, I see that. Here we go. Now. Alright, now we're gonna go. Boom. This is gonna be the hardest one of all. Where's that medica? That already... No, I can't. At level 3, you really don't have to worry about it. It's only too much. I'm not really looking to kill them at all. I'm just looking to keep them alive. alive. So in this case, I wouldn't really go for the medic. In this case, I'm just trying to get good kills and just damage points on everybody. So let the medic stay alive, and just focus on getting all that good stuff. So I need to get you. Oh. Alright. Alright, Markov is stuck here. Boom. Get him. More damage points with this. So I'm just gonna keep on going until I die. I'm not sure if damage points should work if there is that one specific move. Let's see. Let's go for Jack. Or you know what? Get both moves. Now where they can shoot me at. Now let's just go on and kill Markov, you know, he's already close to... Yeah, anyway. Alright, come on, go. Win. So that's a big thing of why you always want to kill the medic first and kill, not just leave them sitting there so that they can be revived. And yeah, increase damage. Oh, that's really helpful. Actually, I really need that. That'll be really good for what I'm trying to do. So that's about 50% done. Got that 100% done. Nice, I'm already 100% done. See, Vortex is about 75 now. So let's see how much I got left. So I got about 50% to go on that, and about 25% to go on that. And then I'll have Wraith, and then I'll end the video there probably. But I feel like that'll be too short. And I do know that Wraith has lower health than most of the characters on here. You know what? Whenever I unlock Wraith, what I'll actually do is I will go and use Elder Kraken so that we can stick with the whole Kraken theme. And plus I've never actually used Elder Kraken, so, you know, I don't know. The name of this is Kraken, so I'm debating right now whether or not to keep on using Kraken or not. Well, of course I am going to keep on using them, but you know what I mean. Let's go with Vortex. That is what I need, right? No, I don't want to. let's see. After shotgun, that's done. So yeah, we'll go with that right there. Boom. Increases damage output, which means that that's gonna level up pretty fast. Griffin, I'm okay with. Torvald, I've never gone up against. Bucket, no. Because he has a UAV, and I don't want him spotting me. So go to Tech Sergeant Hank. Or just Hank. That's just his alter ego, I guess you could say. I don't like that. Alright, there we go. So an auto-fire shotgun and a mortar cannon and shrapnel grenade. Let's just go here. We'll get hide. Why not? It's just a flamethrower and a minigun. And one of the things I was most nervous about for this game is that's 4 hunters that are really that have some pretty good stuff to use up against that monster. And I was thinking, man, that monster's gonna go down every single time. The thing is that they made the monsters so OP that once, not level 1, level 2 is more of your normal boss battle, but as soon as you get that Kraken to level 3, it gets so OP, it's insane. So, yeah, and Lazarus, basically, even if somebody dies, he can bring it back, with just one shot of his glove. So, that's nice. Let's see. Monsters. Or not monsters, but just critters. Level up as fast as I can. Once I get leveled up, then we're going to go for the monsters. Or the hunters. So many stuff sometimes. These little guys are really complicated about. Vortex skill is almost 100% done. See, this is what I mean. Now you guys know the secret of leveling up your characters. I'm gonna stay away from eggs so I can stay away from those hunters. Ah, an albino. Alright, let's let my... There we go. Obviously, just go from both. By the way, the secret of the Kraken is to keep him up in the air and doesn't pull out damage. So, his range attacks. He's just a ranged monster. On the shocker thing. Now let's go the exact opposite direction. That side. Level 3. Now, I'm not exactly sure how well this game mode is for multiplayer. If it's really the best thing leveling up multiplayer, but you never know until you try. I know it's good for solo. Your solo gameplay does cross over to multiplayer, so don't worry about that. If I'm gonna be a hunter, then I usually play online because it's just doesn't really make a difference. They're definitely taking out these things faster than... And the monsters are hard to get used to being good at. So if you're really gonna want to use the monsters online, then I recommend doing a little bit of solo play for them first before rushing into online. So that's definitely one thing. All right, here we go. Only 2 eggs left, which means I need to go ahead and get to those guys now. Alright, both one here, two here. There we go. Okay. Let's go to the closest one first, see if they're anywhere near here, and then on our way over to the other one. There they are. Alright, let's go. Wow. I don't really think that that's not taking it there. Banshee mines are almost fully still. Right here. Boom. So there goes Griffin. Let's see. Where else? Yeah, I hope something's not so I'm planning to do it the third round. Hopefully not. Maybe I can get this last few. Vortex skill is done, so we're not going to have to worry about that anymore. Just everything. Oh my gosh, dude. I really need Griffin. Anybody with a harpoon kind of gets annoying after the moment. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do one final round. Okay, well, this time I'm just gonna do a hunt. Or, you know, I'm already in this game mode, so why not? I'll get up to level 3, and done, and... Matter of fact, I probably am just gonna go up to level 2 and then start going at him. So I'm really gonna... Actually, yeah, I really don't need that much at all, so I'll just go full Banshee Mines and go straight for him. So, and I'm so close to getting Wraith. This might be really good. Yeah. Alright, so... I get bored sometimes in the loading screen. Yeah, it's like I know I mentioned this before, but whenever it's loading, you gotta kind of find stuff to talk about. Once you run out of stuff to really talk about, it's just like, you know, the closer it gets to the end of a video, if you guys make your own YouTube videos, then you guys probably understand. Some of you probably really don't even care. They're like, oh no, and then you also got those people who are like, dude, that's gonna be so easy, it's gonna be like insane. Okay, sir, or person, whatever. Yeah. Let's get increased feeding, so I can go ahead and get the level 2, get over there, take them out, and let them kill me. So, oh yeah, and let's get a good team put together. So, go with Kara. Actually, he's a pretty good guy for this. Jack's not the best, but you know, we'll just go Griffin again, and then we'll get Torvald, this guy with the big old mortar cannon. If I keep him on, you know. That should be good. Alright, because I don't want them to find me immediately. Because as soon as I get somebody with a pet that can track me down, that's not good. Yeah, the round doesn't last too long, which I don't really want it to last too long anyways, but, you know, whatever. Versus the hunters. And I will put up another Wraith video today. I am gonna have enough time for that, most likely. And but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get good with Wraith first before I actually start coming out here and experimenting and sucking with him. I at least want to get some kind of knowing what he's like. So, you know what? That'll be part of the fun. I'm a big guy. Zap. I need to find a big guy. Get out. Right there. They're actually gonna start getting close. I guess I'll go that way. Oh, no. Alright. I don't know why you put that there. Is this supposed to be like a makeshift Jurassic Park fence right here? You know what? This is exactly what it's like. It's just like a bunch of guys trying to survive a really big monster that's just out of the middle of this entire thing. Find him. Like a nice big monster. Oh, here we go. lots of breathing going on. Let's see here. Now let's just go take out these guys. I really don't care about getting to level 3 out here. And you see the big difference on health bars from like level 3 to level 1. It just doubles every time. Like your shield and everything. Ah, there we go. Here we go. All done. I think that Kraken is actually a good character. Like, at first I was like, yeah, I don't like metal, but now I'm starting to get to the point where I think he's actually a really effective character. You gotta know how to use him. I think he's not haven't used Wraith yet, but I think that he might just, I think the only thing with him is that you just need to master him. Is we have Wraith now, and that will be the end of this video. So this is DJ Gaming. Like, subscribe, tell me, do you like Evolve? Do you want me to go back to something else? You guys, if you're new to this video, I do lots of different stuff. I do everything from like shooter games to more of like free roam games to Just Cause 3 and stuff like this. I kind of get a bigger range of games and stuff like that. So, and thinking about maybe bringing in sports games here. Maybe not. I'm really not sure. So now that will be it, I believe. Yeah, like, subscribe. This is DJ Gaming. I hope you enjoyed.